we could just get your thoughts on the game, what went well, what didn't, and then your two debutants as well.
Well, we actually had four.
Sorry.
So
four debutants.
you had Nathan and Masovsky as well. So
yes, I meant the MLS debutants.
So,
I apologize.
So that's fine. Game, obviously, it's not a point or 3 points. I thought there were some okay moments in the game, but we need to be more lethal in our attacking movements. Just finish our chances. That's the story of the game.
The two MLS debutants.
Very good. I mean, you guys can see a little bit what De La Vela brings, and obviously Andrew, I can't fault him for the 2 goals. I thought he played well.
He started a very young pairing kind of in central midfield. What were you looking for with those two?
Consistent play. I thought they gave the effort. They're super talented kids. I was pleased there.
All right, we'll go over to Jeremiah next.
Yeah, obviously you had to use a 4-4-2 that you guys haven't really trained in almost at all during preseason. What did you think of the
Raul was okay. Look, I asked him to do certain things, and he did them because he's a team guy, and he wanted to help the team win. So if you take, Raul and his new positioning into account, I thought the team was, looked at sometimes like we wanted to play. The graphics are for the people upstairs or out there to talk about, to digest. But I thought Raul played or did what I asked him to do.
It seemed like to the degree that LAFC was creating danger, was a lot of counters and whatnot. Did you feel like you were?
That is absolutely their game. There were some missed passes. Lloris on any sort of corner kick against, or when he catches the ball, he chucks the ball down the field very fast. We knew that about him. But look, they executed some fast breaks, and that's their style.
All right, for the Zoom portion, we'll go over to Jada Evans. Jada, go ahead and ask your question, please.
Thank you. Excuse me. Thanks for taking the time, Brian. I wanted to ask if you saw enough improvement from last season, or were there too many injuries to get a really good evaluation of where your team is at?
I think it's a little early, Jada. That's a good question. I think it's a little early, even maybe without the injuries. I mean, if Albert would have played and Steph and JP, I think it's still a little early because we have to get Pedro kind of incorporated into the group. Where is his best position? How is he going to play? How does he affect other players around him? Having Reed back out there, a little bit more attacking on the left-hand side. We'll work through some of those issues. So I don't think it's, the final product yet.
And if I can follow up, do you expect the, am I still there? Oh,
yeah, you're still there.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I lost the visual. Do you expect to have to do the same for the Austin game, or can you give
an update on injuries?
Yeah, the seriousness of the injuries. Thank you.
Yeah. So all the guys are, in that 1 to 2 to 3 week range. So we'll assess them when we get back to Seattle. I think a couple days off is going to do Steph Fry and JP some good. I'm happy that Alex hit his numbers on the GPS. Happy that Josh got through the game. We'll build Beppo's fitness. So it'll be a different team, but not by much.
All right, next question, we'll go over to Maz. Maz, go for it, please.
Hey, Brian, in terms of finishing, did you feel your players were thinking too much in the final third there? Was that part of that?
Wish they would have thought more. I mean, we got the ball down in the final third on numerous occasions, but that final product, that final pass, that final idea, and Maz, you're a smart guy, you're a tactics guy. I mean, look, there were times when, you saw Leo Chu come inside and shoot, or, guys shooting from distance. Those are low percentage shots. I know you have to sometimes. I mean, you could look at their goals that they scored, but that's when you're running forward, your momentum's carrying you to the goal, you get a strike on target. If you're off balance, if you're not, totally set, then it's way better to just continue and extend the possessions in the final third and wear your opponent down. And those decision-making things, that's what we're going to have to work on.
Just a quick follow-up. I don't know if you can comment. What were you looking for from Rui Diaz? And then was there something you needed from him and Jordan in a combination or
Well,
not?
the idea was the idea for Raul, look, the defending shape was 4-4-2. They got that. In attack, deeper in our part of the field, Raul would help alleviate some pressure, play in the soft areas, in between the lines. And then the further up, closer to goal, I wanted him inside the box with Jordan as two strikers.
Thank you.
All right, Nico Mareno, going to you next.
Thank you, Coach. Sometimes losses leave, big lessons. Is there a big lesson overall in this game one? And then number two, I wanted to get your take on going with Nathan over Javi in that back four next to Jackson. What was the thought process and how do you think that played out?
So the lesson is, again, a little early for the season. Jackson plays on the left, Javi plays on the left. It was more positional than anything else. Javi came on and did extremely well. I was very pleased with his performance. So that's going to spark a conversation, and we'll see.
All right, next question. We'll go to Owen Murray. Owen, you should be good to go. Go ahead and ask.
Awesome. Thanks for your time, Brian. I just wanted to ask about the defensive organization and specifically how you guys kind of looked at that on the fast break.
Well, usually when you're defending a transition moment, you're not organized. You're just recovery. Guy with the ball is most dangerous. The first goal certainly was disappointing. But I think that's just a strength of their team. And I thought we did okay. I'll have to watch the tape to give you any more nuanced answers, but it's all about effort, recovery, making a foul at midfield like they did. It's little things like that can somehow turn the game into your favor.
All right, we'll take one or two more here. Just be mindful of time. Tiago, thanks for your patience. You should be able to ask your question.
Hi, Coach. Good afternoon. Thiago Brandão from Território MLS Brazil. I want to talk to you about Nathan's performance. In my view, the Brazilian had a great first half and did well in today's match. What was your perspective on the player's performance?
He was good in the first half. He was good in the second half. I took him out because, he was cramping up a little bit, but I thought he played well.
All right, Jada, we'll go back to you quickly for a follow-up.
Thanks. I just wanted to get an assessment if you noticed anything different as far as the officials being replacement officials. I know there took a little bit of time as far as deciding the penalty, but did you see anything?
No. Look, the referees that are currently reffing games, the referees that ref in seasons past, or if they come to an agreement, they have hard jobs, Jada. It's not easy to be a referee. There's always this emotion and it's hard and whatever. The referees did a fine job. They didn't win or lose the game for us. Did it take a little bit long? Yes, maybe, but that's part and parcel of the learning curve. I've seen MLS games where it takes a little bit longer to do VAR assessments. So referees were fine.
All right, we'll take one more question. Maz, you're it.
Yep. Hey, Brian, Andy Thomas, your goalkeeper. Any thoughts?
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. I should have probably said more on the debutante question. Andrew was good. He was good. Again, nothing he could have done on the goals, but I thought his presence in the goal, the game was not too big for him. He was able to calm his nerves. He had a couple of saves early that helped him, but I thought he was good.
Thanks.